Okay, so we're going to do a pod review today on the orange pepper right there, and that is called the Thunder Mountain Longhorn Orange. The way this pepper came about, I'll give you a little bit of back history how I came about this pepper. I ordered the regular Thunder Mountain Longhorn peppers, and one of the seeds out of, I don't know, maybe about 6 sprouts came out orange like this. I know it's a Mountain Longhorn and it's an orange version because the peppers sometimes get real spindly like this, and they get really long and spindly like a Thunder Mountain Longhorn pepper. But sometimes the peppers will exhibit this kind of a feature. They just get kind of real long and pointy, and they grow like that. Now, if you grow these out in direct sunlight, those will probably get really long and spindly. This is under a canopy of other plants, so they're kind of going to just stay like that. But if you grow them out in full sunlight by themselves, you'll get long and spindly peppers. So I figured I'd revisit this pepper and do another pod review on it for 2019. I'm probably going to use this video on my website, but I figured I'd revisit it, do another pod review, and let's talk a little bit more about it. So let's pick this one. Give you a better look at it. Find the right lighting for you. Okay. It's a gorgeous looking pepper. It's very bright orange. I'm not sure if my camera is actually picking this up. It's almost like neon orange. It's that bright. It's a very strange looking kind of orange. It's almost got like a hue of yellow in it. And I do believe once these fully ripen, the orange darkens on them a little bit, but they don't turn red. They stay orange just like this. Now, I do believe, if I remember correctly, that this is quite a hot pepper. This is not a little toy pepper to play games with. This one's going to give you a bite for your money, so be ready for it if you plan on eating it raw. If you're going to cook with it, you're going to be fine. But if you plan on just grabbing one of these and just start munching on it, you're going to get a little surprise. So that's it. Let's turn you around. Let me just see if my lighting is any better in here. Sometimes with these bright ones, this lighting is actually better. Alright, so let's turn you around and give it a go. Alright, today we're going to do another pod review. We're going to revisit the Thunder Mountain Longhorn Orange. Longhorn Orange. It's hard for me to say that for some reason. That's it right there. And this pepper can have a couple of different phenos. It can kind of get longer, skinnier now, and stringier. It kind of gets a different kind of a weirdness to it. Or they look like this a lot of time, which is like a really long, pointy, thick type of cayenne shape to it. And you can see it has a very cayenne type of cap on it, but it's not a cayenne. This came from a package of seeds that I ordered for the Thunder Mountain Longhorn pepper, and one of the peppers came out orange. And I've been growing this now for a couple of years, and they keep coming out orange. So I'm imagining that somewhere along the line, one of the recessive genes decided to not be recessive anymore, and the orange started to come out, and this is what we get now. So I do have the red version, and I do have the orange version, and this is the orange version. This particular pepper is starting to get popular on my website, and I didn't have a whole lot of seed last year, and pretty much sold the seed out, if I'm not mistaken. So there is some interest to this. So maybe there's something going on about this that I don't know about. Maybe there are other orange versions of it. I don't know, but I couldn't find any seed myself for it, so I can't really say much more about it other than that it's an orange version that I got out of a pack of seeds. But anyway, here it is, and we're going to give it a go. Let's give it a bite. First of all, there was no heat on that bottom part, but the skins were really thick on this. This is a pepper really suitable for drying. What I will say is the flavor on this thing was very interesting. It wasn't an apple-y type flavor. It didn't taste like cayenne at all. It has there's a sweetness to it, very sweet-like, which is kind of on the unusual side for the cayenne type peppers. They don't usually get like a sweetness to them, but this is quite sweet. And the skins were thick on it, and that tells me if the skins are really thick on it, it's probably best for drying. Usually. You can cut it up. If you cut it up really good and chop it, macerate it really good, and add it to your cooking, you'll be fine. But eating them raw, yeah, you might hack a little bit on the skin because they are very thick on this. Very thick. More than normal. The flavor, though, was very interesting because it had a type of fruity type flavor. I can't even describe it. It was just weird. It was like eating a berry or something. Take another bite off of this. Okay, here comes the heat. It's got that fruity flavor. The heat is coming in like a lion, guys. It's got kick to it. It's not real bad though, so far. The skins are tough. The skin part is a little hard to get over. Whew! There's heat on it. It's coming in now. I'm really trying to grab that flavor. It's not an appley type flavor, or you'll hear me refer to that a lot of times with peppers, because that's that type of fruity, appley, sweet flavor peppers get. This is different. This is sweet and fruity like, but it's not apple tasting. I don't even know what I could say it tastes like. It's good. It's really good. It just doesn't taste like apple. I'm just trying to find that flavor, what it might taste like. I guess some kind of a berry, I would imagine. I don't know how to describe that. And it's very pronounced, that flavor. It's very, very pronounced. It's there. Now I'm waiting for the heat to build so I can kind of describe the heat. The heat so far isn't that bad. I didn't go up to the top of it, but so far the heat really isn't that bad. Right now, it's somewhere probably around, say, 800 on Scoville's. Not bad at all. It's heating up my lips, heating up the side of the tongue where I chewed it, and that's it. It's not heating up anywhere else. A little bit on the back of the throat where I swallowed. When I first bit it, the acidy type of heat kind of came out of it, and then after that, it didn't really do anything. It's just it's a warm type of a burn so far. It's not a pounding, scalding type of heat. It's very warm, very mild. It seems to be. I could see why people like this pepper. I could see why it's very popular. I don't know where people know more about this than I do, because they're buying it as if they know exactly what they're buying. I've never seen it before, so I can't really say myself. Try to get some of the seeds out of my way here. Let me take another bite, and I really want to try to target that flavor. It's just, I don't know how to describe that. Skins are really thick on this. Really thick. I mean, if you don't chew it really good and you go to swallow, it's going to get stuck on the way down. You're going to end up hacking it out, because it's just really, really thick skins. This is really a frying pepper, or cooking in soups, or, drying out, something like that. Eating them raw, not much of an option, but I can't describe that flavor. It's some kind of like berry type flavor. It's really strange. It's not really appley. It's just a really nice pepper. Now, it is warm. It is getting warm in my stomach, which is kind of strange because I don't normally get that. With a pepper that's only 800 Scoville units. I mean, the heat is really low. I'm sure if I went all the way to the top over there, the Scoville units might go to 1,000 or something. But so far, the Scoville units are really, really low heat. And it's just a very slow, smooth, warm type of glowing burn. It's not striking. The heat is very even. It burns wherever it comes into contact. In other words, if I chew it here, I'm not necessarily going to start burning here because the juice got over there. This is only concentrating on where I chew it. Now, with the esophagus and the stomach, that's warm as well. That's very smooth, a glowing type of warm down into my stomach. Doesn't hurt or nothing. It's actually very pleasant. It almost feels a little bit like a heartburn type thing, like if you eat something and it's kind of like acid refluxing its way back, and you might be getting that type of sensation. Like if you eat way too much tomato sauce, like I do, I start to get that acid reflux. It almost kind of feels like that, but not like that. I don't feel like I'm going to get acid reflux from it. I'm just saying it's warm like that. It's a weird kind of warmness, and I can feel it all the way down my throat, all the way down to my stomach. And it's nice. It's a very nice, slow, soothing type of burn. Very nice pepper. And like I said, for some reason, people are buying this a lot. So we are going to grow this primarily next year outdoors, and we're really going to bump this crop up because it's a very popular pepper for some reason. So we'll give it a better, production next year. So anyway, that is it, guys. That is your pod review for the Longhorn Thunder Mountain Longhorn Orange Pepper. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one. Take care.